Hi, third grade. So today I have something super fun for you. We're going to do a read aloud today. And since it's Teacher Appreciation Week, it's going to be about teachers and what teachers like to say. This is a fun book that's written in a poetry form, and I thought that would be fun since we're working on poetry. And also, it has lots of idioms in there. We were working on idioms before we left our school. Remember, an idiom is a commonly used expression that means something different from what it appears to mean, okay? So, for example, if something is a piece of cake, it is not literally a piece of cake like that you bake. It just means that it's something easy, okay? So, in this story, you're going to hear lots of idioms, okay? Now, some idioms are really simple and easy to understand. Some can be difficult because they might have two meanings, okay? Like a literal meaning and then a deeper meaning, okay? So, the English language is filled with lots of idioms and expressions, and knowing what they mean is really important for your reading and for comprehension and understanding what the author means, okay? All right, so we're going to read this fun read aloud, okay? After we read the read aloud, you're going to go back to Google Classroom and you're going to do the exit ticket and you're going to figure out what some of those idioms mean, all right? Okay, friends, let's get started. My Teacher Likes to Say by Denise Brennan Nelson, illustrated by Jane Monroe Donovan. Introduction. What comes to mind when you hear the expression all eyes on me? I used to imagine plucking my eyes out along with all of my classmates and putting them on my teacher. Yikes! Of course she didn't want our eyeballs. She was asking for our attention. And when she would say, "Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat," the whole class would giggle and wonder how it got there. My favorite, though, was when she said, "I'll be a monkey's uncle." These funny and confusing expressions are called maxims, idioms, proverbs, and cliches. These are thousands, there are thousands of them in the English language, and they come from many different sources. Some of them are repeated so often they lose their importance, while others provide some of life's most valuable lessons. If you listen carefully to your teacher, you may hear her using some of these expressions. It's okay if you don't understand them now. You will someday. Until then, have fun using your imagination to picture the special, quirky things your teacher likes to say. So the author asked thousands of school children to tell her what their teacher likes to say. And they gave her fun responses. Okay? Let's get reading. Does your teacher ever say things that you think are quite amusing? Does your teacher ever say things that you find a bit confusing? My teacher says some funny things, like the squeaky wheel gets the oil, don't beat around the bush, and a watched pot never boils. She tells me that I'm sharp as a tack. Please tell me what that means. Sometimes she says I'm smart as a whip, and she thinks I'm full of beans. She often says the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, but I have no idea what that has to do with me. My teacher doesn't know this, but I have a small confession. I love the things my teacher says, every sweet and odd expression. Do you have ants in your pants? My teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. When I have ants in my pants, I squirm and wiggle and shout. I jump up and down and twist around till the ants in my pants fall out. Two heads are better than one. My teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I suppose she's right. A second head could come in rather handy, except for when I have a treat. Which mouth would get the candy? Have you ever had a hard time figuring something out by yourself? Often, when you ask someone for help, you can work it out together. So, this expression means that having help from someone else is easier than doing it on your own. It was first used in 1390. That was a long time ago. Put on your thinking cap, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what he means, but I like it anyway. I wish I had a thinking cap that did my math for me. I'd wear it during science and at every spelling bee. Please button your lip, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I'll have to ask my mom to sew a button on my lip. Maybe she will add instead a zipper I could zip. Look at the pictures for clues on what she might mean by please button your lip. The early bird gets the worm, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. If that's what you get when you're early, then I guess I'd rather be late. 'Cause an oozy, goozy, squishy worm doesn't sound that great. I wonder if they really mean you get a worm just for being early. What could they really mean by this? I'm as hungry as a bear, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what he means, but I like it anyway. When our teacher's really hungry, he gets a beastly scowl. But we know he's just a teddy bear because we've never heard him growl. So what could he mean by I'm as hungry as a bear? Stick together, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. The duct tape didn't work, so we used some super glue, and now we stick together like our teacher told us to. Look at the tube of super glue. I don't think she means super glue yourself when she says stick together. The pen is mightier than the sword, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. I fought a monster in our room as the class cheered and roared. I won because I used my pen and he only has a sword. This makes me think of like violence versus using your words. Every dog has its day, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Today will be my dog's day. He hasn't had his turn. How to be the teacher's pet the class is going to learn. Look at the dog here. It says teacher's pet. These illustrations are really funny, you guys. Make sure you look at these. Look at the math. It's a hydrant. Lunch, T-bone steaks. Oh, look, and the other kids have a pet. Look at these pets. Look really closely. Oh my God, look. You got to really pay attention to the illustrations. This illustrator is really talented and funny. So I don't think the teacher means every dog has its day. Remember, you can go back on Epic and look at this book and read the little captions here. You can zoom in. Watch, let me show you. To get the history of where these idioms come from and to understand a little more about it. I don't want to read that to you because you're going to have an exit ticket and I want you to figure out what these idioms mean. And here you might get a little hint, so I'm not going to read that. These walls have ears, my teacher likes to say. I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. Some ears are big, some ears are small. Who cleans the ears that are all on the wall? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Great oaks from little acorns grow. My teacher likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. If a little tiny acorn can become a giant tree, then I can hardly wait to see what I will be. No more monkey business. My teacher used to say this a lot, you guys. My teacher likes to say, I'm not sure what she means, but I like it anyway. We did what our teacher told us and we hung the sign today. We're going out of business, so now we get to play. No more monkey business. I don't think she means they're going out of monkey business. What do you think she means when she says that? Remember, you can look here for a hint. My teacher says so many things that have a special way of making me feel good inside and brightening up my day. So when she says, I'll miss you, aw, and I'm very proud of you, I really hope my teacher knows I'm going to miss her too. Aw. I know I feel this way about all of you guys, and your Miss Fateri and Miss Paglarani feel the same way. Okay, this is a little more about the author if you want to read that, and the illustrator. Remember, you can go to Epic and pull this book up. Your teachers are going to assign this book for you if you want to look at it and to get more information. All right, friends, so remember, you're going to go back to Google Classroom and do the exit ticket and try to figure out what those idioms mean, okay? You can go back to the text if you need to figure it out. Do this video again, you can. You might be able to figure them out on your own without going back. That's fine, but remember, it's always great to go back to the text. This is a read aloud and not a close reading, so you're just gonna have fun with this to end off Teachers Appreciation Week, okay? All right, my loves, I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you guys later. I hope to see you at the reading office hours. I will be helping friends with reading today. Please come so I can answer any questions you have about CERs, previous lessons, if you need to get caught up, if you need help with doing your thinking jobs, if you got confused on one of the exit tickets, please come so I can help you. Got it? Have a great one.